both so much for being here. So obviously things have, I would say, improved a little bit politically for Brazil in recent months, recent days. But at the same time, with the amount of back and forth and right and left as things have been happening all over the world, there is obviously a sense of tension about what could happen in the future, a sense of uncertainty, and that seems to inform a lot of this picture as well. This sense of questioning about where things are or have been or could go politically. Could you speak to how that informed your process of creating the film?
Yeah, that's an interesting question because I wrote The Secret Agent thinking that I would be isolated and, thinking about the past and writing a story that takes place in 1977. And this is exactly how I felt. But at some point, towards the end of the process of writing the script, I began to show it to close friends even before I sent the script to Wagner, because this would always be the project that I wanted to develop with Wagner. Before I even sent it to him, I got some reactions which informed me that the film was very much about contemporary Brazil. The film was written towards the end of the Bolsonaro regime and the pandemic. And I think I was actually writing about contemporary Brazil because what that president did, by the way, he's going to jail now. I say this, I feel I'm almost like in a dream. But it's true. And
we in the US can only hope.
What he did was he tried to bring back the good old days of the military regime, him and his people. These are all much older white men who seem to miss all the logic of the dictatorship, which of course in my mind it stunned the growth and the development of our country for maybe 30 years, from 1964 until roughly 1985. And when I wrote the script, I was thinking of 77, but I actually hit bullseye in terms of contemporary Brazil. But going back to your question, I really think that over the last 3 years, when Bolsonaro lost the re-election, and Lula came back for a third term, I really think that with the Supreme Court justices, we really managed to hold everything together. And right now, I've been traveling all around since the month of May, when the film premiered at Cannes Film Festival, and the general perception and my own perception as a Brazilian artist is that Brazil is in a pretty good shape in terms of dealing with democracy, and I think we're in good shape right now, but it really means that democracy should never be taken for granted, and it's very fragile, I think, and we really have to take care of it. We shouldn't really believe that it's easy, because it takes a lot of maintenance.